Hello everybody, I'm Caden and my wife Lindsay's behind the camera and we are Adventures of a Stormtrooper, and today we're going to show you how to put on a set of Stormtrooper armor, and this is the original ANH or A New Hope stunt armor. So come along on our Galactic Empire Stormtrooper adventure. Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. So to start off, this is how we roll up with my Stormtrooper. I have a big DeWalt. I think it's a 65-gallon. We got it at Home Depot. I want to say it's somewhere. I think I got it for 69, but now I think it's up to 89 because we bought this like in 2019. So that was a long time ago, and it's just got. I just put a whole bunch of patches and stickers on it. Some people paint them, make them all really creative, but I like to stickers that are from our garrison members, our personal stickers from places we've trooped at, or on this side I've got certain baseball teams and stuff we've trooped at. They weren't given to us, but I bought them. Like we've been to the Timber Rattlers, Capitals, Bucks, It's just a good way to, it's like a memorabilia. And then this is my helmet bag. It was an old snowmobiling bag. That my family, we don't snowmobile anymore, so I just repurposed it and put a patch over the Skidoo logo. It's just got like my voice amplifier. It's just a regular, just an amplifier so people can hear me talking. It's nothing special. It doesn't click, doesn't do any of the fun things. It's just a voice booster, but you can use like anything that, if you're a tour guide, they also have amplifiers like that. Same thing. My helmet is in here. My armor is the original Anovos armor. I found a kit from someone on Facebook that did not open their original kit, so I got lucky enough to buy that off of them. I have my I do a one-piece bodysuit. You don't have to do a one-piece bodysuit. You can do a two-piece black. It just has to be black in between all the armor pieces. It doesn't matter what it is. Some people use Under Armour as long as there's no logos, white stripes, white thread. As long as it's black, you can wear it under there. And the only issues I've heard people complain about the two-piece is sometimes the two-piece likes to ride up. We're stormtroopers, not strippers. We don't show skin. There's my TSA public announcement on that. I've got my neck seal. It does not have to be. This one's a little on the shiny side because this is the one that I use for Phasma, so it is shiny. It's kind of lost its luster because I use it so much. It just has to have these ridges in there and cover the exposed skin around your neck. That is the only requirement for the neck seal. It doesn't need a certain number of ridges. Like the First Order Stormtroopers need 13 rings around, so that's how many are on here, because I use this one for my Phasma. But I had this one custom made by Teresa on Geeky Pink, and I really like the way this fits, so I wear it for everything now. And then it's got my boots, because these boots are made for walking. They are Keep Trooping's boots. It used to be Imperial boots, but now it's Keep Trooping. They are the white original TK421 boots with the heel, 70 go-go boots is essentially what they are. Those look a little rough because I've had those my entire TK career, so I think I've got like 120 troops in armor.
Something like that.
Something like that. So, and then this is what I choose to hold my legs up with. It is some people just go with a standard belt around the waist. I was pulling down too much and it was hurting, so I put over the shoulder straps on, which I'll show you that. But that's all I have in my helmet bag. Yes, some people do fit it all in the tub, but my helmet wasn't fitting well because my wife and I trooped together a lot, and her reserve TIE pilot fits in here as well. So it's just easier if I put some of this stuff in. I don't like cramming my helmet in anywhere. I treat my helmets like babies. They get the utmost respect. So, like I said, I share this box with my wife, and here's her reserve TIE pilot that we will kick out of the way. As you can see, I have a monkey lizard in my holster because we go to the children's hospital and I am not allowed to carry my E11. So I bring Lenny, our monkey lizard, and the kids get a kick out of him, so I keep him in there. So that's the only reason why my belt has a monkey lizard in it. So I just have all my armor parts in here, nothing unique. I just put them all in. My mom helped me make these. They're just fleece covers. This is to keep it nicer. I know scratches happen, but it just, it protects things. It also keeps them from sliding around in the tote and rubbing up against the inside of the... I know a lot of TKs are not fans of the traditional rubber gloves, but if you're going for Centurion, the rubber gloves are required with the either rubber or latex backs. I went with rubber because I don't want to touch anybody that may have latex allergies. And I'm not going to lie, these rubber gloves are really nice because when I go to the children's hospital, like I said, I can hand sanitize these things in between each person we see, and I don't have to worry about spreading germs. So it is nice. They do need to be replaced every once in a while because they're the rubber gloves or whatever, so they just they fall apart over time. And then I just have all my armor pieces, so I have each leg together inside each other. I do have an E11 that I carry in my tote with me. It's just, oops. It is just it's a Rubies that I made look nicer is all it is, because I like that it's nice and light, because I don't ever carry it because I like to use my hands and talk to people too much, so I've always put it in my holster. So I like a very light gun. It's not accurate by any means. It's too small. It's about this much too small. The proportions are a little off and things, but for what I like it for, it works great.
And also, if kids want to play with it, we don't have to worry about it breaking or scratching.
Or if they drop it, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. I spent $13 on it, and then I spent, weeks working on it, but that's besides the point. And we're almost done. There's not that many pieces in here. And then last but not least, the all-important thermal detonator. Alright, so now we got all our pieces, now we can put them on. I keep my belt detached, so before I get dressed in any way, I like to set myself up so I can just go through and attach my belt. There's 2 snaps, one on either side, and then I got some Velcro because it was sagging in the middle. And you want the belt to be right at the bottom of this center abdominal plate. And because we're not at a children's hospital, sorry, Lenny, you have to go up there for right now. I like to put my E11 in right away because it fits in there kind of tight, which is good because it's really hard for kids to pull it out, so they can't just come up to me and whip it out. But I like to have that all ready to go. I'm sure every trooper lays out their stuff the same way. I like to put stuff that I don't need to bend over for on top of my tote. We don't always get countertops, so this stuff would usually be on over there, but for the purpose, this is how I like to get ready. Now I'll get into my bodysuit and then we'll get armored up. It probably took me longer to explain all of this than it will for me to actually jump into my armor. My Stormtrooper is the easiest costume I have. I've got Chewie and Phasma. Chewie mostly takes time just because you have to brush him out and stuff. He's pretty easy to get into. Phasma is... she's wonderful.
She's a diva.
She's a diva. That's a good way to put it. I was trying to think. All the words that came in my brain are not appropriate.
Prima donna.
Prima donna. There's a good word.
There we go.
All right. But anyway, we will get into the bodysuit. And just like that, bodysuit, no one needs to watch that. I did put on my mic. I didn't think I was going to today, but I wanted to show how I wear my mic. I like to tape it to my face. Oh, sorry. My other mic's on my mic. I'm not used to that. I tape it to my face so it doesn't like plop around, and you can put your mic on. However, I tape it to my face. So that's what the tape on my face is for. And I like to tuck in my neck seal. You don't have to tuck it in. Some people leave it flowing out. I just don't like the way it kind of escapes underneath the shoulder strap, so I tuck mine in personally. But some people, that's too much material, so to each their own. But I start with, I can do my thighs, my legs myself. This is not how every TK puts on their armor. This is how I put on my armor. So it's not the right way, there's not a wrong way. It's just, if you get into armor, this is how you could do it. This is how I do it. And I like being a little more self-sufficient, so I like being able to put on my own armor myself. But the main thing you're looking for is you need the ammo belt on the right leg, no ammo belt on the left leg. And then you want the left in area for your cod piece to sit. Which if you don't trim that the right way, you'll be sorry. Personal experience when you're trimming a new costume and you walk around the house and you're like, what could I fix? And you get that first armor bite of regret. And like I said, this is my personal little suspender thing that I made. It is just made out of some webbing, some nylon webbing, 1-inch nylon webbing I found at Walmart, and I hand sewed it together. And that's it. And then it's a buckle at Walmart. I used to have like the little D-loop things because I had some spare in my toolbox, but they like to pull apart. So I switched to a buckle. So now we've got our buckle, got our thighs on. Then you got to put our boots on because our calves go over our boots. And then we're looking for the sniper plate. Goes with the left thigh because it doesn't have the armor belt, so it kind of fits in there. Mine Velcro open in the back. The more accurate closure in the back are these little hook. They have these little hook things that are screen accurate. But I just went for some traditional Velcro because they were cheaper. So however you want to do it. My construction is built with the more traditional cover strip construction, where you have the cover strip over the top and the two pieces, and then I put a cover strip in the back to support. It is not overlap construction, it is the cover strip method, which that is more screen accurate. I kind of did a in-between of screen accurate and functional, if you will. But if the screen accurate version wasn't real functional, I didn't switch it. So we got our legs on. Looking good. I have walked into a Taco Bell with my racing shirt like this. They don't judge you too bad. Just a little bit. So then I've got my abdominal belt. So if you're looking at this 501st CRL, chest piece, abdominal belt, back plate, kidney, posterior armor, butt plate. Then if they're going for like Centurion and above, these rivets, I don't have mine in the correct place. I'm sorry about that. Mine are like a little bit off. My armor only made it to expert infantry, not Centurion, but learn from my mistakes and measure more correctly. I did not space mine correctly. So also, you do, for Centurion, need a screen-accurate weapon, which I don't have, and I do not care to own. So that was the other reason I could not get Centurion, which, that's fine. So I have a snap that's going to snap on the inside right there. And then I have another strap that's going to go to the snap that they have you use for Centurion. This is that top snap that they make you put in there for Centurion. So I actually use it, and then I have some Velcro down here. But I always have Lindsay help me with this because, to be quite honest, I can do it myself.
It's just not comfortable.
It's not comfortable.
Okay.
And I like to make sure it's like really lined up well. I might be able to do it.
Yeah,
How's that look?
I can get it.
All right. We'll give you a better angle of how Lindsay puts this on. I kind of hold the belt in so she can get in there.
Okay.
And then she does up the belt in the back. Does not matter which way you go. Right or over left, left over right, does not matter. And then we put the thermal detonator on the part of the belt that overlaps right in the middle, and it aligns with the middle of the kidney rest. Those grooves on the inside of the kidney rest, they kind of sits right in the middle.
Right here.
And then Lindsay, the all-important, this is a public service announcement. If you see a TK that forgot to do up his crotch strap or her, help them out. Remind them. It's been down there and we forget. So it happens. And it is just an elastic strap with a snap on it that attaches to the posterior armor. Find a friend you really like or your spouse. Okay. Because it is kind of a cop a feel moment. So next we're going to put our gloves on. I'm sure some people put their gloves on and shove them into their forearms. I like to put them on. And then what I do, is my head in the frame?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just like to shove my hand through. It does take a little bit of effort. Sorry for the obnoxious squeaking noise. And I just pre-put them on like this, and then I have Lindsay do up my shoulder straps. So I could theoretically put this on myself. It's just easier to have someone attach your belt. And then doing up the little shoulder straps is the hardest part. Like, I could probably do it, but I'm going to sit here and struggle forever. So I'm going to have Lindsay do it for me. And it's just a snap, and it goes on the white snap. There's a white elastic. Lindsay, your butt's right in the middle of the camera. Let's see if I can hold this so you can see too. Sorry, we don't have a third person for filming, so we're kind of... So it's just a snap, and then there's a white elastic under. And then there's a white elastic over. Lindsay's not helping with explanation.
Sorry.
She's just doing. Yeah. Can you show? So there's a white strap underneath that holds my chest. Here. Your hand's right in the middle of the way.
So right here.
And see, there's a snap there. So if you're helping a TK, this is a good instructional video of how to help with TK get dressed as well. Because most of us have a strap in our white strap, because this white strap is required. And they usually put either Velcro there or a snap. I wouldn't use Velcro because that's not going to hold. The snap is the best way to do it.
And then this just goes right on top of the strap.
It just holds that shoulder strap in place. So then we're ready. All right, now that we got our show, we're all dressed. So that didn't take very long. And now all we need is our helmet. I did not turn on my amplifier. Usually I do that before I put my arms on. I didn't do that because I didn't want to mess with the mic that's hooked up to the camera, because I didn't want some weird like echo fighting. And with my helmet, I don't know if you can see, if you catch it the right way, or here, I'll show you on the inside of the helmet, you need green lenses. So if you need to prove to your GML your green lenses, this is a great camera shot to give out as a GML.
And you can kind of see it.
No, you can't see it from that side at all. You need to have the light through, or shine a flashlight on the inside of the helmet. And then because the opening is not wide enough this way, you have to put the bucket, you have to do the corkscrew, put your helmet on, and then twist it on. And then you're ready. You're ready to serve the Empire. So, Thanks for watching how to put a screen accurate Stormtrooper on. This is the Stunt Trooper for 501st. So if you're looking on the CRL, this is not the Hero armor. This is the Stunt armor. There's only subtle differences between the two, mostly flat lenses versus bubble lenses. Then there's a couple other little details. But this is the Stunt ANH New Hope armor, Stormtrooper armor. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along our TK adventure. I know we were all finished, but I just realized I went and did like a mirror check because we got a full-length mirror. My sniper plate is supposed to be aligned with my middle cover strip, just as you're aware. So I put it on a little rotationally out. The only way that it will get there now is if Lindsay comes, but she's holding the camera. So just to keep in mind, your sniper plate should be in line with the middle cover, kind of more like that. It tends to, when I'm personally walking, I don't know if it's just like the way my ankles are shaped or whatever, my sniper plate tends to do a rotate to the lateral side or outward. So just as a PSA when you are sending in photos for 501st approval, if that's what you're doing, make sure those are aligned because some GMLs are very picky about that. I am personally a GML and I understand that struggle because I am a TK that they do not stay in line, and I get it. Once you're walking around, it's no big deal. But for that picture perfect Stormtrooper armor, just make sure they are aligned and all straight and sound. But once again, thank you for watching, and we appreciate all your support on for following us. This is just something Lindsay and I do for fun. We don't make any money off of our videos, so this is just something we do for fun and share. It's sharing our passion of costuming with everybody else. So we do appreciate all of your support. So thank you for watching, and thanks for coming along on our adventure.